So good morning students. Today we are going to start chapter 5, that is tables in Word. Now in previous chapter we have seen that table is one of the object in MS Word application. In this chapter we will see what is table, how to insert table, and what are the different formatting tools which we can use on table, and how does table arranges the data on our document. So let's start with the definition of table. So what is a table? A table is a grid of cells arranged in rows and columns. Tables are useful for various tasks such as presenting text, information, and numerical data. Now, numerical data means numbers, numeric data. Now, in the first line, you have seen that table is a grid of cells arranged in rows and columns. So, whatever the content you see which is arranged in rows and columns, that we can call as a table. Now, here one question arises then, what is row and column? So the vertical alignment of data, whenever you see any data arranged in a vertical alignment, that will be called as column. And whenever you see any data in horizontal alignment, arranged in horizontal alignment, then that will be called as row. So rows are a group of cells arranged horizontally. Columns are group of cells aligned vertically. So columns are vertical data and rows are horizontal data. Let's understand that with this example. Now from childhood, since childhood we are learning the tables, right? Table of 2, table of 3, table of 15, table of 20. So why do we call it as a table? So let's find out why do we call it as a table. Now if you will see this table nicely, then in this you can see there are different columns. That means data is arranged vertically. So that's why we can call it as a column. And then again, if you will see, then the data are also arranged vertically. So sorry, horizontally. So this horizontal alignment of data is called row. So there are columns and rows in this, and that's why we call it as a table. So wherever the column and rows both are there, then it will be called as a table. Now there are two different methods through which we can create a table. So the methods are, first, by using the table grid option. Second is by using the insert table dialog box. So let's see the first method. So for inserting a table by using the table grid option, you need to first bring the typing cursor at the location where you want to insert the table. Then we need to go in the insert tab. We know that table is one of the object, and all the object in MS Word is available in insert tab. So first you need to bring the typing cursor at the location where you want to insert the table. Then you need to go in the insert tab. In insert tab, you need to click on the table option. When you will click on the table option, one drop down menu will appear. Now in that drop down menu, you can see in this purple line, inside this purple box, there are several small boxes available. This is called the table grid. The right side of the image, in this right side picture, you can see a small boxes. This is the table grid. Now in this, you have to select the number of rows and columns as much you want in your table. So just click on the boxes, select the number of boxes in the rows and columns which you want in your table, and that will be inserted in your MS Word document. So let's see this practically on MS Word application. So let's open MS Word. So now we have opened MS Word. Now first step which we have to do, that is to click on the bring the typing cursor at the location where we want to insert the table. So let's bring the typing cursor in between the second paragraph and the third paragraph. So we have brought the typing cursor in between here. So wherever the typing cursor will be, at that point only the table will be inserted. So now let's click on the insert tab. That is the second step, and then click on the table option. Now you can see the drop down menu has appeared. Now in this drop down menu, you need to select the number of rows and column from the grid, and that much number of rows and column will be inserted in your table. So I'm selecting 5 columns here. So I've selected 5 boxes in the first line, and I'm selecting 3 rows. So first row is already selected, 2 and 3. So I have selected 5 columns and 3 rows in my table. So after selecting, just click on the box and the table will be inserted. So table has been inserted now. So you can see there are 5 different columns from top to bottom. The whole box is arranged in top to bottom. That will be called as a single column. So this is one column, this is second column, third column, fourth column, and fifth column. So let's give the number to each of the column so that we can identify. So there are total 5 columns and 3 rows. From left to right, this whole will be known as single row. So from left to right, this whole is a single row, and from top to bottom, the whole is a single column. So this is what a combination of row and column is, and it is called a table. But by using the table grid option, there is one limitation. Now let's see what is the limitation by using the table grid. If we are using a table by using the table grid option, then we can only insert a table in which there will be 10 columns and 8 rows. So we can only insert a table with 10 columns and 8 rows when we are using table grid option. What if we want a table with more numbers of rows and columns in that? In that case, the second option comes in handy. So let's see what is the second option of inserting a table. So let's see how we can insert the table by using the second method. So the steps which you need to follow for inserting a table by using the insert table dialog box is that first you need to bring the typing cursor at the location where you want to insert the table. Then you need to go in the insert tab. Then you will click on the table option, and then you will click on the insert table option from the drop down menu. So once you will click on the insert table option, one dialog box will open. So this is the dialog box which will open. In the right side of the screen, you can see the figure. In this, in the first box, you have to write the number of columns which you want in your table. In second box, you have to write the number of rows which you want in the table. So once you have inserted the number of columns and number of rows in a table, click on OK downside here, and the table will be inserted. So let's see this method practically on MS Word application. So my typing cursor is still in the second, between the second and the third paragraph. So the typing cursor is here in the second and third paragraph. So let's click on the insert. So let's click on the insert tab, then table option. And then from the drop down list, we have to click on the insert table option. So after clicking on the insert table, you can see this dialog box has appeared. Now in this insert table dialog box, we need to insert first, in the first box, we need to insert the number of columns. So let's insert 12 in number of columns. And it has been inserted. So let's write the number so that we can identify number of rows and columns in this. So first one, column 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. So there are total 12 columns. So from top to bottom, this whole will be counted as a single column. And from left to right, this whole will be counted as a single row. So this is a single row and this is a single column. So row number we have written. So let's give the, sorry, column numbers we have written. Let's give the row number. So one is already given, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So there are total 10 rows from left to right, 10 rows, and top to bottom, 12 columns. So like this, you can insert as much number of rows and column in your table as much you want by using the insert table dialog box. And for using the insert table dialog box, first you need to bring the typing cursor at the location where you want to insert the table. Then you need to go in the insert tab. Then you need to click on the table option, and from the drop down list or drop down menu, you need to click on the insert table option. Then the insert table dialog box will appear. In this, you need to enter the column number first in the first box, and then in the second box, you need to enter the row number. So as much number of column and row you want, enter that in these boxes, click on OK, and the table will be inserted. So in this class, only this much. In next class, we'll discuss some more tools and some more features of tables. Till then, keep studying, stay healthy, stay at home, and bye everyone.